Manchester United has endured one of its worst starts to a Premier League season after 7 games in the 2023-24 campaign, accumulating just 9 points with 4 losses. This poor run has sparked concerns among fans and pundits, especially given the significant investment in new players during the summer transfer window. Expectations were high going into this season, but the team's performances have been inconsistent, plagued by defensive frailties, and hampered by injuries to key players, such as Luke Shaw and Lisandro Martinez. United's defense has been particularly shaky, with errors leading to several avoidable goals. In addition, the lack of creativity in midfield has left the team struggling to dominate games. The arrival of Mason Mount, Sofyan Amrabat, and Rasmus Højlund was meant to bolster the squad, but their impact has been limited thus far. Even established players like Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford have yet to hit top form consistently, adding to the sense of frustration around Old Trafford. Despite the clear challenges, Erik Ten Hag had initially retained the confidence of United's hierarchy. His first season at the club was widely regarded as a success, having won the Carabao Cup, finished third in the Premier League, and secured Champions League football. Many believed this season would be the time to build on that foundation, but the early signs have been far from promising. The growing pressure has led to increasing speculation about the Dutchman's future at the club. As the losses continue to mount, there is a growing sense that Ten Hag could be running out of time to turn things around. The club's leadership has reportedly grown concerned with the lack of progress, particularly after such a significant financial outlay on new players. Internal discussions about his future have allegedly begun, with rumors suggesting that if results do not improve soon, Manchester United may look to make a change in management. One of the main reasons for the mounting pressure on Ten Hag is the fact that this start to the season ranks as one of United's worst in Premier League history. The club has lost 4 out of its opening 7 matches, a situation that has not been seen in decades. Comparisons have been drawn with some of United's most difficult periods, and many believe that unless something changes quickly, Ten Hag could face the same fate as other managers who have struggled to meet the club's expectations. Adding to the uncertainty, there are already rumors about potential replacements for Ten Hag, high-profile names such as Zinedine Zidane, who has been out of management since leaving Real Madrid, and Antonio Conte, who parted ways with Tottenham last season, have been linked to the job. Both managers come with proven track records of success, particularly Zidane, who won multiple Champions League titles with Real Madrid. Conte, on the other hand, is known for his ability to immediately transform teams, as seen with his work at Chelsea and Inter Milan. Other candidates have also been mentioned, including former Bayern Munich manager Julian Nagelsmann and Brentford's Thomas Frank, both of whom are admired for their tactical acumen and ability to develop young talent. However, any decision to replace Ten Hag would not be taken lightly, as the club would need to ensure they have the right person to guide United back to their former glory. For now, Ten Hag continues to have the backing of many within the club, including key figures in the dressing room. However, the situation remains precarious. If United's form does not improve dramatically in the coming weeks, particularly with some tough fixtures on the horizon, it may become increasingly difficult for Ten Hag to retain his position. Some sources close to the club suggest that Ten Hag has been given a limited number of games to turn things around, with the club's hierarchy unwilling to see their top 4 hopes slip away this early in the season. One of the critical areas where Ten Hag has struggled is finding a consistent attacking system. Last season, the team's attack revolved around the excellent form of Marcus Rashford, but this year, defenses seem to have figured out how to neutralize the forward. The reliance on Rashford's goals has been a significant issue, and with Antony struggling with off-field matters and Højlund still adjusting to the Premier League, United have looked toothless in front of goal. Meanwhile, Ten Hag has also faced criticism for his handling of some senior players. Jadon Sancho's public falling out with the manager over training standards has drawn significant attention. Sancho's exile from the first team has only added to the sense of turmoil around Old Trafford, and Ten Hag's strict approach to discipline has been questioned by some observers who feel that it may be contributing to an unsettled dressing room. Injuries have undoubtedly played a role in United's poor form, with key defenders like Raphael Varane, Luke Shaw, and Lisandro Martinez all spending time on the sidelines. Without these players, United's defense has looked vulnerable, with Ten Hag often forced to deploy makeshift lineups. Still, Injuries alone cannot account for the team's broader struggles. Even with a full squad, United has often looked disjointed, lacking the fluidity that characterized some of their best performances last season. Off the pitch, the uncertainty surrounding the club's ownership situation has also been a distraction. The ongoing saga of a potential takeover by Sheikh Jassim or Sir Jim Ratcliffe has created an atmosphere of instability at Old Trafford. While Ten Hag has publicly stated that he is focused on football, it is clear that the uncertainty at the top levels of the club is not helping matters on the field. As Manchester United looks to salvage their season, the next few weeks could be crucial in determining Ten Hag's future. The team faces some challenging fixtures, including games against top-6 rivals, and if results do not improve, it may be only a matter of time before the club decides to make a change.